Good evening, Cassandra Rodriguez with Kickstart Your Life. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about inner peace again. You know, I always talk about retraining your brain. How do you retrain your brain? How do you start your day with an attitude of gratitude? How do you find your inner peace? Well, an aspect I haven't discussed before is your inner strength. You have to find your inner strength in order to reach your inner peace. Now, it's important that you listen to my words. You have to find your inner strength. Why do I say find? Because we all have inner strength. We were not all raised in such a fashion that we tapped into it early. Some of us think it's not there, but it is there. Trust me. There are movies about people who found their true inner strength when their backs were up against a wall, like middle of a war, prisoner of war, saving someone from a fiery car wreck, all sorts of things. So I want to be very clear that we all have inner strength, but not everyone has found it. If you have not found it, then you are not going to find your inner peace first. That I can promise you. So when we think about finding our inner strength, it takes discipline, but finding that inner strength is what then gives you the discipline to change your behaviors and your thought process so that you can find the inner peace, right? How do you learn to love yourself? You change the way you view yourself. How do you change the way you view yourself? Change the way you think about yourself. How do you do that? You squash any thought that isn't in line with what you want to feel, and you fill it with thoughts that are in line with how you want to feel. What does that take? Discipline. Where does the discipline come from? Your inner strength. So if you are questioning, how would I find my inner strength? Well, let me talk about a motivational song that could potentially help inspire you to dig a little deeper and to not only, look for that inner strength, but to realize you're not alone, that everyone struggles to find the inner strength. And even once you've found it, everyone struggles to hold on to it. Okay, we do. We struggle because we're human. We are imperfect and we are weak by nature. So there's a song, it's called Rise Up. I'm going to date myself by saying I think it came out recently, and by recently I mean 2 to 5 years ago. And I can't remember the name of the artist, even though I listen to this song every day and look at her name every day. So I apologize. But it won many Grammys. And what I heard was that she wrote it for women going through a lot of trials and tribulations. But the truth of the matter is, if you listen to the lyrics, it can apply to men and women who are just looking to hang on to their inner strength. And basically what this song says is, it says sometimes you feel broken, sometimes you feel tired, sometimes it's so hard to even breathe. But guess what? Together we can move mountains. How? With our hope and with our faith. Now, where did the hope and faith come from? Bing, bing, bing. Inner strength. So again, sometimes listening to songs that are inspiring can help you tap into that inner strength. They can give you that burst of, ooh, yes, I am strong. I want to change. I want to be different. And when I say change, I mean change anything you need to live a more positive, peaceful life. Not change who you are at your core. We want to be ourselves. But just listen to these inspiring songs. This one I recommend highly. I saw an internet video where a mother and son had sang it together, talking about getting through the COVID situation. And I tell you what, their voices, his mom, this is a video that demonstrates to you how we have a bazillion people out there who are talented, but never got put in the spotlight because talent did not meet opportunity. Talent just lived in talent, right? So just think about that. And if opportunity meets no talent, it turns to nothing as well. But I can't remember the clip either. But if you just Google like mother-son duo Rise Up, you'll find it. And her voice, they just make you wish you were them. So anyway, once again, rise up. That's what we'll do every day. Every day. You wake up, you feel down, you read your positive signs on your wall. Attitude of gratitude. You feel like life stinks. Remind yourself you have 2 arms. Remind yourself that someone else doesn't have a home. Remind yourself that at least you woke up today. Rise up. Rise up. Have faith. Have hope. Never give up. Pick yourself up. And by the way, like attracts like. So then you'll start finding yourself surrounding yourself with people who are doing the same thing. And then suddenly you have an additional support system aside from family and friends, assuming that they're a support system. And if they're not, well, you start building one through your very energy. So again, rise up. Together, we can move mountains. Kickstart your life and have a great night.